One of the big agendas at this year's COP28 is ramping up world food production under the Sustainable Agriculture Declaration, to which 134 countries committed to, among them 24 from Africa.
Well, Kenya, however, is conspicuously missing from that list. Nonetheless, an initiative aimed at improving agricultural yields through a partnership with the Nature Conservancy, which is a consortium of sector players and county governments, is already underway in several counties across the country. Now, the goal is to implement climate-smart agriculture, with the project dubbed Central Highlands Ecosystem Foodscape, or CHEF, already in its pilot phase and set to officially launch in January next year. Our conservation and climate change features reporter Agnes Oloo reports from Dubai, the United Arab Emirates.
In the next 25 years, as a result of surging population, there is a likelihood the world will not be able to feed itself if food systems aren't improved. To avert this, some Kenyan counties, in partnership with a consortium of private partners, are trying to get ahead of the problem through a pilot program. So far, 11 counties in the central Kenya region have benefited from capacity building, resource mobilization, and market referrals.
The Nature Conservancy, of course, being a conservation organization, realizes that you cannot conserve the environment in Africa if you do not fix agriculture.
We meet Gethenji, one of the farmers in Central Highlands Ecosystem Foodscape program. He does peace farming on his 20-acre piece of land at his rural home in Kiambogo, Timau.
We have contracted a company that provides us with seeds, and they are the ones who provide us with the market. And we are doing well with them.
We identify the market first and then work backwards to see what are the needs within the market, what are the gaps, and those are the facilitational interventions that MESP as an organization supports.
How do you make a contribution to feeding a world where we're looking at by 2050 we have more than 9 billion people, but do it in a way that you protect water, do it in a way that you protect biodiversity, and number 3, you enhance livelihood.
According to Gethenji, to succeed in this program, you have to heed to expert advice.
If you would be able to provide all whatever it takes to grow the crop, a single kilogram can produce 250 to 300 kilos at the end.
Na katika hali hii ya ukulima, mmea inaweza chukua tu mbolea, inaweza chukua tu dawa kupitia kwa maji. Wakati maji inakuwa adimu ama inakuwa kidogo, inakuwa ni vigumu mmea kutamba ama kukua vizuri.
Kilometers away in Mutaithia village, Meru County, John Koigi, one of the 5 small-scale farmers inducted into the CHEF program, is targeting local avocado growers with seedlings.
Mambo hii ya nursery tumeanza juzi na Mr. Peter, ikiwa miradi ya kwanza. Hii ikawa miradi ya kwanza area hii tukiwa watu 5. So tukapewa mbegu, tukapewa makaratasi, tukapewa neti, mnaona, tukaambiwa labor ni yetu, tukafanya labor na kujenga.
Nilikuwa nataka kukata hii miti, nikaambiwa nisikate juu nilipanda. Nilikuwa naona kama inakula sehemu ya hapo, inafaa kuwa na avocados. Avocados inasaidia juu ya kutengeneza hewa na mimi nauza matunda.
We work with farmers who are organized in groups that are registered. It could be a self-help group, it could be a cooperative or a community-based organization, and this is mainly for outreach and also ease of capacity support to the farmers.
The consortium ensures that farmers employ practices which enable them to produce enough for their own consumption before sale, and ensure that produce for sale get buyers.
Saa zile hakuna maji ya line hii, si mnajua kulikuwa na ukame sana. Saida hakuna hii, kukinyesha kidogo inaingia hapa, ninaitumia huko kwa shamba. Ninalima tumaindi kidogo, ninalima maharagwe kidogo, ninalima viazi kidogo, sio ni chakula.
The Nature Conservancy is hoping with time the CHEF program spreads across the country and impacts more. Phoebe Mwangangi, a farmer from Makueni, is an example. She got an opportunity to attend the African Climate Summit, and the networks she made there got her to Dubai for the United Nations Climate Change Conference. For Phoebe, COP28 attendance is an added advantage to widen her knowledge to take back to her fellow farmers in the village.
So we have been interacting with the meteorological, we've been interacting with the research like the IGRA and the CGI. So when the information they give us, we use it to plan for the season, and it is helping us.
The kind of thinking is what the CHEF program hopes will get back the African continent to being the world's bread basket.
And the Central Highlands Ecosystem Foodscape is looking at how do you make a contribution to feeding a world where we're looking at by 2050 we have more than 9 billion people, but do it in a way that you protect water, do it in a way that you protect biodiversity.
We have a lot of work to do on this continent to restore our food sovereignty, and it's not going to happen by accident. It's not going to happen without external and internal resistance to this change.
Time is of essence as the next round of climate action plans from countries are due in 2025. Integrating agriculture and food systems into those climate change action plans is very critical. This is according to agriculture specialists, especially if Africa aims to feed the world once again. Agnes Oloo, Citizen TV, Dubai.